justice for all.
Good job, Hunter.
All right, play ball. Meeting's open. We are going to go through roll call.
Tommy,
Present.
Jeff,
Present.
Bill,
Present.
Eric is not. Randy,
Yep.
Hunter.
Yep.
All right. That's plain, somewhere up here, all right? This is about it. You know this.
No, this there's two, because this is from Nick's on the 13th. And then we'll sign this one.
We'll suck it with this one. Everybody have a chance to review the minutes.
I'll make a motion to accept.
I need a second.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Two pages to this. Claims. You give it a chance to review the claims?
Yep.
We're reviewing one today. Any comment, questions?
I'll make a motion to accept.
Need a second?
I'll second.
All in favor? Aye. Old business. Brush removal, Matt Cunningham, is he present?
No,
Mr. Cunningham.
you got the first round done.
We completed the first round. Any comments quickly? Anyone,
I'm going to make a comment on it. He is asking if we want to set up another schedule for pretty quickly, it sounds like. But to me, this is going to be an on-call thing, not, there's no way we're going to schedule it.
That's right.
It's kind of what I
Just
told
no
him.
way.
So that
I
I
But if
agree.
he's willing to do it that way and come in when we need him, because, what was it, $1,200? What, $1,500
Yeah, it was,
for one day? And that was only for a couple hours,
Yeah, 6 or 7 hours.
so. we
How many
can't
hours?
have him
How many
set
hours did it take you?
Two.
No,
6.
6.
6 hours.
Okay.
Running around. He went house to house picking up people who filled out the claim forms and had it.
I know. How many claim forms did we have?
Like 10, I think.
Yeah, so I agree with Jeff. My personal thought is, we test drove it, now we see what we got. I think we work with him, see if he's still interested, but, we're gonna have to work on what we got. There's only one way to do this, is you test drive it, see what you can do, and move forward. You can never come up with a perfect solution in the beginning, so, if you guys don't mind, or if you want to, talk to him, address him, find out, work out something a little bit better price for Ridgeville. That's my thoughts as council.
We've got
So,
a few other people here in town, we can ask and try to get them vetted out and see who comes up with the best price.
I can tell you this, prior to Mr. Cunningham taking it, I called both.
I know you have.
Both told me they were not interested.
but you
Now, the
also-
amount of money that was, I'm interested.
Yeah,
I've got a Bobcat and a dump trailer, I can rent a chipper. So, I mean, I think that outside of this, we talk to the person involved. I believe in talking to the people involved outside of this atmosphere, come to a conclusion, not a decision, decision's being made in here, but kind of talk to them, find out where they're at, and see if we can't work on that price and get it to where it's actually beneficial to Ridgeville as well as him. And that's how I'd like to move forward with it. You have an issue with that? Alright, well, that's the way I'd like to take it forward, is just find out what we can really do so it benefits both parties. And if that doesn't work, test drive something else till we get to the bottom of it. So, moving forward. Cheeseman property.
I think we're in the same spot.
Have we received anything, got anything?
No, not as I haven't seen anything.
Wes, any information on that?
Well, I thought we were talking about looking to get some bids last time.
Yeah.
We were here last month and seeing if we could just take some bids and get some prices to see what it was gonna cost the town to try to move forward if the
Okay.
town was gonna move, because we're not getting anywhere with the Cheesemans.
Right.
I think last we knew that guy. The one brother had moved on from Florida or somewhere else. He
I
was,
can't track him down. He answers my calls
And-
anymore.
the guy, the one that's here in town, has not been responsive. And so, you know, I think that's where you're at. I mean, we did extend that. That was the agreement. I think they're still under the order of finishing it to the town's satisfaction to get it, you know, filled in, seeded, removed, and I think you probably just are in a position to look at seeing what it's gonna cost you to move forward on it.
Okay,
And then if you can
you'll
afford
file the paperwork for that?
Yeah, I
so we
mean,
can do it
if
and
we need
go ahead and
to,
continue?
yeah, advertise for bids, then we can, you know, if that's the direction you wanna go, we can advertise for bids.
I say we do. Do I need a motion to make a continuance on the plan and just move forward and get
That's
bids?
fine, yeah.
I make a motion that we continue forward with it and the plan and get advertised for bids so we can do something proper. He can respond, come back, do something. But at this point, this is the second or third round with him. At what point are we able to just, it's still a lengthy process.
Yeah, we'll give notice that we're gonna let it for bids and then see if we get any bids, and then I think, you know,
Once we bid and complete, what happens?
send them a bill, and if they don't pay it, then we turn it in, certify it to the auditor's office, and it's a
Lien?
lien.
Okay,
So,
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Grant contingency. Have you done?
She hasn't got back with me.
Is this Lori Young?
Yep. I asked her over a month ago about a piece of equipment down there. She thought it would qualify. She was gonna check with, you know, whoever, turn it into whoever, and I have not heard anything.
Does she have the same number, Randy?
Does she have the same number?
Yeah, you contact her.
I don't know if I've always emailed her, Tom.
Okay, I'll try the number I have.
I don't think she's changed. It's her cell phone, but well,
know
I can
that
look, it's on her emails.
I'll reach out to her and the agency and find out where they're at. We need to put an end to this thing completely. It's banged.
the upper part's done.
Okay.
It's this part, the sticker rolling loan fund is not done.
BSRF.
Yeah.
Let's see, we have the same number to advertise. Yep, I've got her number, well, council, I'll contact her tomorrow. Is it okay for me to forward her to you to complete?
Yeah,
this
that's
and get this
fine.
forwarded? Okay. Fair enough. Council, any questions on this?
No, need to get it resolved.
Moving forward, clerk's office back room parking lot water issue.
Eric was gonna get a bid, or well, he was talking to James Miller about getting a bid about grading the parking lot. And when he was confused on the meeting times or whatever, he asked James to have it to him by next week. So that's where he's at
We
with
could get a bid by next week and then be available to present at the next meeting, maybe?
that. Yeah.
Okay. Council questions? Furnaces, service to the fire department. Randy, I think that's you.
Yes, I had D&D Plumbing out of Portland come over and look at those a few weeks ago. I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks ago, since I went to the last meeting. The part you were worried about, Jeff, the humidifier parts, none of them are even hooked up, working, so
I didn't think they were, cause they looked like the valves.
the valves are all shut off, so he said those were not working and haven't for a while, the way it looks.
Right.
The furnace, when you first go up, which would be up the stairs, would be the east furnace, hasn't been operating. The motherboard's out of it, sitting on top, so it doesn't even operate. So then the other two, he went through them and looked, thought everything looked fine, you know, just normal
Clean it
aging,
too.
everything else was working fine. He tested amperage and all that stuff, everything was fine, so he said it'll just be natural wear and tear.
Right.
So the one up there that always had a motherboard sitting on top
One-
of
Yeah,
it.
it has no motherboard in there, so I called the tag that was on it, and that was the original installer, and they haven't been back since 2007.
Okay.
So, and one of them has been replaced because it's a different brand than the other ones. So I
Oh,
don't
we
know.
wouldn't want them the same.
2017 or 18, it had been replaced. I think was the year on it. So, but he didn't. He come down here and smell. We checked thermostats, all that. The one thermostat in the library did not have batteries in it, so we are assuming that's the furnace upstairs that's not working. You can't. I don't know how you get up into anywhere to see. He wanted to know which furnace ran what.
Yeah.
And that room's all sealed upstairs. I don't know how you get in there, unless it's up through the ceiling somewhere. There's a trap door. I don't know. So, but that furnace is not operable.
So a backup furnace. It's not been running since
Yeah, the motherboard's out of it, so he said it's not been operable for
a long time.
yeah,
Fair
whatever.
enough. Okay.
So that's where they stand. But as far as the smell, we come down, he could get a hint of it, but he don't think it's from any of the vents or anything, or the lines.
Council? Recommendations?
I don't know if it smells better in here.
It does, the whole place smells.
It does. I haven't done nothing different. I don't know if any of you.
Honestly,
Brought a
I
bunch
think
of
it got
air
better
fresheners
since.
Well, I mean, between air fresheners and a little bit of charcoal and stuff like that, but I haven't done nothing different.
I think shutting the daggone things off, we're not using the AC now help.
That might be
That's why I said, I wonder, if the coils are. But if
he
you
never did
put-
check the AC because we had heat on.
Yeah,
Can you set something up with him before spring next
Yeah,
year?
I can ask him. I'll just call him and ask him
let's
if it
just
could be
do a
something in air
clean tune
conditioning.
on the coils and everything else, and just get it flushed and get everything going. Make sure drains aren't plugged.
Yeah, he looked at all the drains upstairs and everything was fine upstairs.
I'm sure that being commercial, they go to a condensate pump and pump out, so make sure the pumps are working, all that kind of thing. From start to finish, make sure
Yeah.
that they work.
We never looked at the units outdoors. We just went upstairs.
Yeah, that'll be all through that with condensate.
Okay.
With
I'll
commercial,
ask
they're required to be condensate pump. They don't do this natural natural draw on them, so. Alright. Moving forward. Update, rate increase, still waiting for Crone to get back to the clerk.
Yeah. So
Nothing new there. Given the situation we're in, we're gonna have a rate increase. It's just what it is. Don't know what it is, I'm not gonna speculate, throw numbers at you, but no one's gonna like it, I'm sure of that, because no one likes a rate increase.
Like everything else.
So,
even at that, I think we'll still be cheaper than Red Key and Pennville and Dunkirk.
we will do what's required of us by the state of Indiana, our regulatory commission, to be up to date and do what we have to do. And if we don't, we can't qualify for grants, loans, anything like that. So, we're in a position where, well, we're gonna fix what we got, so we're gonna have to go for it. And as a council, we'll do the best for Ridgeville we can with what we've got and what we gotta do. So, that's just it. Got nothing else for that, council. All right, any questions? Move forward. Donald Sinks would like to purchase a lot. He's called Wes. Wes, is this you?
Well, yeah, kind of. So I talked to him on the telephone. I told him to come tonight and help explain
What he's up to?
what he's wanting. I talked to him on the telephone, but I'm trying to look at the GIS map and talk to him and get at what I think he's asking for. And I said, it'd be a heck of a lot easier if you I'll print this map off. I said, it'd be easier if you just come to the meeting, come up here, explain to the council and me, so we're all on the same page. But basically, I don't know if you're familiar with where he's at down there.
Yes, sir.
It looks like to me, so he's got his property here, and then he's got these two lots that are separated. Looks like there was maybe an alley from Sheridan Street. That was probably vacated at one point or another, but it was maybe where I've kind of drawn a squiggly line. Sorry, I
It
printed
used
my
to be
white.
the
Probably
school
not
lot.
properly.
It used to be a school lot.
And so I'm guessing that was never vacated. Maybe they vacated this years ago.
Right.
But I'm pretty sure what he really wants to do is combine these two parcels because he gets separate tax bills for them. And then he started talking to me about this right here in between these houses here. He said, and I said, well, it looks to me like there's an alley there. He says, no, there's no alley. I said, well, he says it's a fence line or a tree line. I said, well, I understand that, but on the GIS map, it was platted maybe at one time. And I said, so that town, there's maybe never been an alley there. I'm sure there never has been, but when they laid out the town many moons ago, it was designated as an alley. And he goes, well, yeah, I think I want that closed. And I said, well, what about, and then he started talking about up here, this was maybe First Street, you know, that was
There's
never
water in that alley behind those modulars and houses. There's
on
water
the
meters.
north-south alley
No.
or up here?
East-west alley, yeah.
Okay, well, this is where we got lost in translation on the telephone.
Gotcha.
But I'm pretty sure what he's asking for is in between his
Block
two
that,
lots,
close it
the
off.
east-west and the north-south there. I explained to him that if he came to the council and we got this all squared away, what it would take, you know, to legally get closed,
Adjoining
to
owners and everything.
notify,
else,
and I explained to him that there would be some cost, he would have to pay for it. He said, that sounds all right to me. And then he kept wanting to, you know, we just kept getting sidetracked. I said, just come to the meeting, November 4th, 6 o'clock, explain. And I said, I'm sure that council's probably not going to be opposed to it so long as there's no utilities that run through there. And, you know, the adjoining property owners, I'm sure, I don't know, I don't want to speak for them. Maybe they care, maybe they don't care. I mean, but anyway, he's not here, so I guess
Table
it, and I've got a
We'll
file
table
on
it,
it.
keep it open for him.
If
files
he
up
gets a
until
hold of
it's
any
done.
of you folks and wants to know what's going on with
If
it,
it gets hold of him and
needs-
direct him straight to you, he
well,
needs to deal
he
with you,
needs to
not
come
us.
here
Right.
first though and make sure we're all.
He just wants to encapsulate his property with.
I think so.
basically
I think that's what he's asking, but he wanted to argue with me that tree line is not an alley. And I said, well, it is.
He keeps telling us that he's paying taxes on something he don't own, and I said that's not possible. And
I
I showed him on my phone the GIS thing, and he just won't believe me.
Okay,
Well, leave it as it is unless he wants to come represent
that's what I told him.
and help move this forward. If he doesn't, then we'll leave it as is.
I'll take a closer look at it for the water line back there, make sure we have access to it besides that way.
Yeah, 'cause
That's the only way I've been back there is that way on a mower.
I don't know what he's really asking for there.
I'll
I
look.
started talking
It
about
goes
it.
down past that house and back up.
Because
to
I
the
was
street.
you go behind the modular.
Sure, and that's probably their driveway.
I guarantee you at one time it was plotted as a street or an alley. It goes clear out
It's a
past
mess.
me quarter mile towards Jay County. It was already laid out at one point in time. It was completely abandoned and no one ever went through the correct measures to stop it or correct it. In fact, my driveway at one time was 7th Street all the way across the Ridgeville Pond. So I corrected it.
I think that one, on the GIS comes up as unknown, doesn't it?
Yeah, the
Well, that
north-south
makes it easier
one
for him.
and the east-west one in between those two parcels, but I think the north, where Randy's talking, that was probably First Street
Right?
to the city
Yeah.
limits.
That
And
would
then-
sure.
be the school property all the way to that fence line.
It'll probably run all the way through on the plat map, but I mean, at this point, there's nothing we can do unless he wants to come forward to it. If it's unknown, it makes it easier for him.
Yeah, I don't
There'll be no one to challenge him on it, wise.
And I told him that I don't think you're going to see much opposition from it, but we just have to know what it is he's exactly asking
Yeah,
for. 'Cause
Exactly. He should actually present us with something,
But they
a
were
map, a thing, a drawing,
But
of what
they
he
were
wants and what he wants to do. That's how it should be
The
done.
neighbor in the modular may be interested because he's dumped stuff there.
You should.
I don't know him on his
All we
side.
can do is follow the
Yeah.
law. We'll bring it up. If he comes forward, we'll take care of it and we'll move forward
I
from
gave him
there.
the date and time, so tell him to come back next month, I guess, or
We'll continue to table, and then after 2 or 3 months he doesn't show up, we'll just take it off the agenda.
Okay.
And he'll have to refile. He should bring forward, he should actually contact the county, come forward with a map of what he wants to do, drawn out how it's supposed to be. That's how you actually do it, and then bring it to us so we can
Yeah.
review it, and then we can move it forward
Yeah.
and clear it, and then it'll be done.
Yeah,
Other than
yeah, I
that,
told
then
him I would make sure that it got filed properly
you've
and
done
everything
exactly what you're
recorded.
supposed to. Thank you, Wes.
And, yeah, he just wanted to tell me that's not happening. I said, okay.
Council, good with moving on?
Yep, good with that.
Alright, next up, Gerald. Swinging point for Small Town Advisory Board. Evidently we misread it and we all misunderstood it. Because council's not on to appoint somebody for it. If we wanted to change it, the council president had to take it. Well, I talked to the council president, and he wants nothing to do with it. So we'll have to rescind that. There's no meeting, no anything for you to go to. It's just this guy who's already
That's
over.
history then.
Yeah, it's history.
Thanks.
I apologize. We all read it the same. We thought I'll go appoint somebody. I didn't know the appointment had to be me, and I'm not sure as an elected official you can tell me I have to be that appointment. But at any rate, I said no. So, council, move forward. Gerald, you okay with that? I apologize.
Nothing to apologize about.
But
I
politics.
have never got anything in the
Probably
mail.
the bylaws
I
are
haven't-
Their bylaws state that it has to be the representative only kind of thing. It's, yeah. I've never met the man who was in the position, never seen the man. He sends once every 2 years, do you want to pay me for doing it? And I say no and send it back. I'm not even sure what the position does.
About the same thing I do at an entity.
All right. Old business, Randy. Bring it.
The truck isn't getting a plow put on right now.
Awesome.
That's,
You got old business, sir?
That's a new one.
No.
No?
Council business. Old business.
Old business, Mike, okay. Now that winter's here, or getting here, keep an eye on the price of the bush hog and try to get it as cheap as possible. Like I said, $1,600 is the cheapest I found.
You want me to go over and look at that one? I just don't have time
If it,
right now.
you can see, it was $1,600 at Bumgards. I know
5
you
footer?
got- yes,
5 footer, right?
yes. Yeah, the 6 footer was.
Yeah, we don't need 5 footers, fine.
Yeah. And, how about, did you get your heat in your shop fixed?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I got the other one working kind of sporadically, enough to keep it right now, but no, we've been getting everything else winterized, and we've had a couple issues down at the wastewater plant on some chemical injection and stuff, so.
Sounds good. That's all I got.
But it's on the agenda, I mean, for me to get.
That's coming up in new business, right? Nope. Oh, top hat BB Bar and Grill. Okay, yeah. We gotta apologize. We got one item that I checked off and did not address. Top Hat B&B Bar and Grill.
Eric didn't get that.
Yeah, that was, Eric had paperwork for it.
And he still needs to, don't he? 'Cause he asked
Well,
me.
yeah, but I mean, he was also here last meeting, and
Yeah.
we did tell him that we would put things on hold because he was making some statements about, well, I've already done certain things, and it sounded to me like you guys maybe want to go down there and view
He's
it.
not contacted me. I don't know about the council. I thought we'd give him some time to get some things right. I mean,
That's fine. I mean,
reasonable amount of time, and then we'll move forward with it from there. To be honest, that's my opinion.
That was kind of where we left the last meeting, that you guys were gonna go, see what he'd done, because he was in here saying, well, I have taken care of this, I didn't do that, or, some of these things,
Started doing
and
that.
started doing that, and I'm gonna finish that, and so I thought where we left it was, we're gonna kind of give him an opportunity to make sure that whatever he's done is up to your satisfaction as far as securing the property, because, there were, in the original notice that sent out, we were complaining about the coolers, the lack of fencing, I can't remember exactly everything in there. Crawl space. And he was saying, he had filled some of that, he said I had done some of that stuff, so I think it was more of a matter of the council, maybe Eric going down there and taking a look at, to see if that was gonna be satisfactory, or is there more to be done, and if so,
What?
I'll bring him back in here and tell him to
Right.
keep working.
The way I seen it and remember it was we'd asked him to set up a meeting with the council, not individually, but with at least 2 people in the council, to go see it, take a sit, tell us what he's doing, what plan he has. Thought kind of we agree with him on that, so we'll see what he does. He's not contacted me about it. I don't know about the rest of the council.
I only talked to him once, and that was actually before he was up here. He stopped me, and we walked over and looked at it, and I told him the crawl space was my biggest, that and try to get fence or something around it. So people ain't,
So
kids will be kids. And
yeah, we don't want. It needs to be not a danger to our community, or a hazardous environment. Not heard back from him. He's not contacted me, so I think that we continue that and give him some time. So we go back and I'll table that. I don't feel it's council's responsibility to reach out to him. It's his property, his problem. I think he should reach out to us if he's going to make moves on it and get something done. Again, but I don't think that it's a good idea for the council one-on-one with him. I think that we need as a council, or at least 2 people, be available to go meet with him and see what he wants done, because we want to put an end to it and not have it continue. So, make a motion, we table the D&D situation. All in favor? Aye. All right. Any old business to be brought before the board? All right, moving on to new business. Leak adjustments request, Mr. Dale Berry. Mr. Berry is asking he filled his paperwork, he left a request. Randy, got any information on this? Just
Done.
taken
Dale.
care of. Mr. Berry,
Yeah.
float, seal tank, leaking outside, water out, hospital.
signed, you signed, it's been.
Yeah, if I signed it, it's been fit. I don't know
It's been signed
names,
by
I'm
the
sorry,
council.
a lot of people, so.
But we thought we should have it in here.
Yeah, we should always record this. This is the way it should be done, every single time it's brought up. That way there's no questions or concerns, it's on record, so, thank you, clerk. Mr. Wilper, Mrs. Wilper. Okay, I just talked to you. I got 2 Lopers in my life.
Aren't you lucky?
I am a lucky man. There's nothing to do with that other than the fact that we discussed it and we moved forward and followed all the regulations to do it, so we'll move on. Tornado siren.
Well, it's not working.
Broke.
Yeah, it's done. It's toast.
We give her a good try.
We
She's
did.
an antique.
And hey, she got us through a good part of this year, so, but I contacted Mike Straley from Lynn, because they just got a new siren, and that was about $30,000. And he put us in contact with people that they used. We explained our situation to that guy, and he put us in contact with another place that they sell refurbished sirens. And they quoted it, so $13,400. And he said if we can get the electric company to donate us a pole, that we could save about $2,000 to $2,500. And they'll give us $200 for our siren. So, I've been working with AP to get that pole. Talked to a couple different guys there. The one, he's really trying hard to try to get us from Muncie, I think, is that what I told you?
Yep.
And possibly even get it here for us. So then, Randy and I were talking, and I went to Gary Barnett to see if we could maybe do some kind of breakfast or something to try to raise money for the siren. Lynn, they also said they sent letters out to all their residents and businesses in town to see if they could get donations towards their siren. They were able to collect like $10,000 to put towards theirs. So Barney said that he's willing to help us with the breakfast and stuff to get that in it. And I don't know what you guys' thought is on maybe sending letters out to everybody with next water bill. You know, anybody wants to donate towards a new siren.
That's a good idea. Community involvement helps. Protects us all.
Yeah.
And this one here will be wired through the county, so it's not town's responsibility to try to set it off. If there's something in our area by National Weather Service or local, they automatically set it off, they turn it off, they take care of it, and they're aware as we are aware, which helps. It's not the fire department trying to make the decisions or trying to contact or get back and forth, so I think it's a good thing, and I think we should move forward with trying to work with the fire department on a fundraiser and send out letters.
And I did ask
every
about the
little
tower.
bit's gonna help.
The tower here is not
$1.
gonna, we
Yeah,
can't use that.
can't use our tower.
So that circumference meets the,
Yeah.
regulation.
Yes, 50-foot pole and 8 foot in the ground, something like
30,
that.
25
50.
to 35.
No, it's gonna be
It's
50.
50 now?
45 to 55 with 8 foot in the ground. So we need about a 60-foot pole.
That's a big hole.
Yeah. I checked with the guy I knew, and they didn't have no used ones that big, so.
I did try to contact the guy again before
Have to get-
yesterday, and I couldn't get a hold of him to see if he had any updates, cause he was making some calls.
I'll bet you we can get one of the companies from Winchester to come and dig the hole for us if we ask. Cooler Cobalt
Oh,
to put us a hole 8 foot in the ground's a big hole.
you,
Yeah, no, you.
Your machine's not gonna
You have
dig
to
it down.
drive it nose down, big deep hole. Yeah, we're.
especially on this railroad property.
Yeah, we're 5. Yeah, we're 5 foot deep, and that's it. 4.5. So okay. I don't think I need to motion that to move forward with town recognition for it. So I think we're good there.
I suggested putting donation cans out like they do for everything else.
Stay at the 4-way with a shoe in your hand.
You never
I
know.
will move forward so we can do. Everyone out here, please just tell everyone you know.
And definitely like
any
putting in
donation.
Envelope though.
To try to protect the town of Ridgeville. It's expensive to do. It's better now than it has been in the past, especially with everything wireless.
Well, Well,
Yeah,
30 to
okay.
40,000 for a new one, and we can, I mean, we could get roughly 11 to 13,000, and it'll be just as good.
Yep. Thank you, Mr. Loper, for you go getting it done. We appreciate that. For all the rest of the things you do for the town of Ridgeville, we certainly appreciate you. Any council, anything on it? Other than move forward with what we got?
I just think good putting stuff in the envelope, sending out to the town residents.
Yeah, she can add to the actual water bill, right? Yeah.
Well, we got
Comments
5
and-
ways to communicate now,
Yeah.
so
We'll
there
post it out
shouldn't
there,
be
put
any
it out there.
excuses from anybody saying that, well, I didn't know that, but it happens still.
And, it's been a long time. I worked on it 20, 15, 18 years ago, but back then you had to have landlines to get to it, and everything was just impossible to do. So thank you, ma'am. Appreciate your effort and your work on it. So moving forward, IPEP, health insurance renewal, that'll be for the town employees.
Yes.
We need to motion in to make the payment to continue insurance for these people.
And I really have not had a chance to look that over, but we're supposed to select.
Oof, do we need to table this so you can select and then call an
Well, I have to
executive?
have this sent, yeah, probably, because I have to have this to them before the 14th. They just sent it to me yesterday, or?
So we're not a
Yes,
chance
sir.
to look through it, so we probably shouldn't make a decision on it. So I think we table that.
Okay.
You look at it if we need to, we can call an executive, we don't have to have the attorney here for that, that's just an okay, payment on continuing town insurance for employees. Council, questions? Input? Out there, anything to say about it? Alright, new business, any new business brought before the council from the community? Anyone raise your hand, we'll call on you. Randy, Hunter? Yes, ma'am.
I know you said something last time about the church being the one that said something about the trick or treating hours and all that.
Mhm.
I still think personally, nothing to do with the church, that the 3 hours is too much.
Too much?
I think the 6 to 8 time is,
Better.
I saw a lot of people 6 to 8 this year, 2 hours.
We'll certainly take that into consideration. As funny as it sounds, it's one of the worst decisions to make. No one's ever happy with what time you set.
yeah.
You guys would appreciate 6 to 8, I'm good with 6 to 8.
It seems like no matter what time you set it, that first hour is when they're all out.
Right,
And
right.
then, the last hour, they kinda,
Trickle in.
so it's,
They usually bombard you at the end when everything's gone. But yeah, no, thank you for that. We'll consider, I mean,
like I said, that's just my personal.
that what we referred to was a time that we changed the date because Halloween fell on a funny day. And we happened to make it the same time that 3 churches were having their trunk or treat at the church. And boy, was that a fun week for me, because I made the decision. So I just said from now on, it's Halloween, show or don't tell, you know what I mean? So you don't take too many of that Walmart checkout line to say, oh, we're good.
I'm telling you, I've seen a lot of ugly debates about trick or treat.
I know, you wouldn't think.
Worse than about anything.
You wouldn't think anything about it.
People get hot about that.
You
I'm
step
telling
on
you.
toes, you got schools, everything else. They try to set up around the day of, so. Alright,
That's controversy.
That's why I say it's Halloween.
I'm good with 6 to 8 going forward. The problem is, come next September, we're gonna say, what time was trick or treat?
Yeah, right.
What time do we say it was?
6 to 8.
When do we do? 6 to 8 works for me.
Halloween.
Yeah, it works for me, so, next year, look forward to 6 to 8. Thank you, ma'am. Is there any other business to bring before this council?
Especially when you sign these.
We have,
We got one more up there, bud. Whenever you're
How about
ready.
the Christmas lights? Are they still working on the Christmas lights? They said they had a lot of them that was burnt out.
On the tree or on the
The
pole
ornaments,
lights,
The lights you put on the poles. Yeah.
they're all working. We're gonna hang them next Wednesday.
Okay.
Good job. Did I see something about for new business?
sign, pay
That's
bills.
one of them.
Oh, yeah.
Tony, did I
Sign
see
yours,
something
sign.
about
Second one,
veterans
Something about what?
on Facebook? Did you?
Oh, that's going through the Legion.
Okay, I saw that. That wasn't through ours. I always thought it was the Legion.
Might have been something we shared, I don't know
It's
what.
the hero.
The hero
flag.
thing?
Oh,
that's
the hero
Sunday.
flag,
you
the
got
banners are gonna put
Oh,
up.
Yeah, I thought, was that on yours?
I
or-
did
Okay,
share on the
okay.
clerk's page, cause she asked me if I would,
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
They do want us to hang those brackets and stuff next year. They asked Tim,
Who asked?
the Legion, I believe, asked Tim. He said something.
I thought there was a tizzy about it. I thought that light company was kind of having a tizzy.
Oh, I don't know. Tim come and asked me if I knew anything about it, and I said, well, I've hung them, and
I've talked to 2 different guys from,
The light company?
yes,
Yeah.
and they're like, everybody
do
else
it.
does it, just do
Okay.
it.
I was gonna say, I've done
I
them in
was-
Pennville,
I saw
and
that
I
too.
made a phone call
About every town around.
and they said, you're better off just to ask for forgiveness if someone has a problem and ask for permission because it's unacceptable to do. We don't make nothing of it, you don't make nothing of it. I said, okay, so thank you.
I know Albany's is on the light poles.
Alright,
Yeah,
next
everybody
council
does it.
meeting, according to my calendar, will be December 9th. Is that
I
correct?
get one done on the back end of town over in
Is there any other business to bring before this council? If there is not, we'll adjourn the meeting. Meeting
I'd just
adjourned.
like to
Yes,
invite,
ma'am?
I'd like to invite any of the veterans. Sunday, we're having special service at the church and a meal after. We'd like to have as many of the veterans come and show, so we can show our appreciation.
Absolutely, thank you so much. And thank the congregation and thank everybody. We appreciate that. The more we can do for the community, the better off we are, always. Bring it back home.
there.
Next meeting will be December 9th. No other business to bring. I adjourn this meeting. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. You done?
Is there church where we vote?
Yeah. Yep, I want to.
you just turn it off.
Well, I just got invited to
Tony.
Portland Thursday. My grandmother went yesterday. This one, I've got invited to 6 of them this year.
Thank you all.